What's up guys, it's Jeremy. I've had the Samsung Gear S2 smartwatch for about 24 hours now. I got it the day it came out and I have had enough time with it to know, the ins and outs, and I can give you some information about it. Now this won't be a full in-depth review and it's not going to have, all the fancy shots and pans that a typical product review has on YouTube, but I'm going to give you some good information, so stick around if you would like to know. So my first experience with this watch when I was doing my unboxing video is that I could not get it to work with my Nexus 6. When you use it with a non-Samsung phone, you have to download the specific, Gear S2 app, and then you have to download 2 accessory add-ons for it to work. And one of those add-ons was not working at all. I will link to my unboxing and then my other video with voicing my frustrations with that below if you want to check that out. Just keep in mind you may have some issues if your phone is not a Samsung phone, so just keep that in mind. Hold on to your receipt if you do need to return your device. Luckily I did have a Samsung S6 active that works great with it so far. Now the first thing I want to talk about is the battery life on this device. I got it, it was at like 70% out of the box. I charged it. I actually slept with it on, and then it died like the next night. So I got like a full 24 hours of battery life out of the thing. Keep in mind that's doing, testing, playing with it all the time. I even had the screen on for like 35 minutes as I was doing an underwater test. I'll, of course, post a link to that video as well. But one thing I'm doing to save the battery life on the device, I'm making sure it doesn't turn on when you move your wrist. Because I'm at work, all day, and I'm moving my hands and stuff, and that thing's constantly coming on. So it's not like smart in a sense, it knows that you're looking at it. So I would turn that feature off if I were you. But then one thing I don't like, if you do like to sleep with your smartwatch on, because actually the alarm on it's pretty cool because it vibrates. It doesn't turn on when you move it, but it turns on when you press the buttons. Now that's not a big deal, but if you hit the bezel, it turns on as well, which is a little annoying. And to change the bands, there's a little tab right here. You just press, and then you pull down. It's kind of hard to do it on camera, so it's even easier when I'm, when I have it right in front of me. But it's really easy. I'll do it again. There's a little button right here. I just pull that up, and I just pull it down. Pretty easy. A lot quicker than changing an actual watch band. And of course the next big feature that I like about this watch is that it's IP68 certified. So it's actually waterproof or water resistant underwater for 30 minutes. Up to a meter, I believe. So you can certainly shower with this, swim with it, etc. Just watch out for salt water, watch out for chlorine, watch out for chemicals and soaps, because that may damage it. But I'm not really too curious to do a saltwater test on a smartwatch. I don't really think it's necessary. And the next thing I noticed about this watch that I really liked is that it has an AMOLED display, and the whole UI is just black, so it looks really good. It stands out very well. And speaking of the UI, I mean, you can basically navigate the whole thing with the bezel. So like if we, go to the apps, there's all the apps, and you can navigate it all like that. And you don't have to click the little icon, you can just click right in the middle. So it is easier if you have big fingers. The UI is great, and it is kind of nice to be different from Android Wear once in a while. But that is a downfall, it's not Android Wear. So Android Wear devices are everywhere. It's kind of like, this is like the Windows Mobile smartwatch of the year so far, because you can download watch faces, you can download apps for it, but there's not going to be thousands like there are for Android Wear devices. but it may be something, you know, worth taking a look at. Another thing I like about this watch is that the size. It's actually small in comparison to my Moto 360, as you can see. It's really lightweight, but then that's one thing that people may not like. It's small, it's lightweight, and with the rubber band, it looks just like another sports watch. It looks like, you know, you're about to go for a run. I mean, which is fine because I plan on using this thing to exercise with, which is really great, and it's waterproof. It's got the silicone band, so I can just rinse it off if it gets sweaty. And you can also download music to it super easy, which I love. With Android Wear devices, to get music on your smartwatch, you have to do it all through Google Play. So if you don't have a Google Play account, you have to get your music from wherever it is, upload it to Google Play, and then upload it to your watch. With this thing, you just go into your smartphone, you pull up the Samsung Gear app, and then you go to send media. And then you literally just select the tracks from all your playlists on your phone and you send it right to it. So what I do, I download all my music from Amazon. So I downloaded the music from my Amazon account to my phone and then synced it to my watch. Now this thing only has 4 gigabytes of memory, so you're not going to want to put your full collection on it. But it's certainly enough to get you through, you know, that afternoon run. It's going to work great. And of course, you can pair your Bluetooth headset. So, like if you have the new Jaybirds, you can pair it to the watch and listen to music wirelessly. Without your phone, you can leave that at home. So that's great there. And that's it, guys. This is my opinions after the first 24 hours of use. I've talked about, you know, how I don't like that it's not compatible truly with every single Android device. I've talked about how I love the UI, the AMOLED screen. I don't like the lack of apps. I do like the ease of use to get music onto it. I do love the IP68 certification. And overall, I just really love this device. So be sure to subscribe to my channel because I will be releasing new videos on this thing all the time. It's my baby, so as I discover new things, I'll always share them with you. And stay tuned because in a few weeks I'll have my full review out as well. See you guys later. Bye.